All right, fam, I'm back out here in the garden. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Kathy, growing over here in Glory's garden. Just the other day when I was on the video previous to this, the first part of this video, where I was watering over there in Berry Mountain, I was not feeling well. I was having a reaction to some medicine that I had taken for my foot, and it just caused my it did everything but make my foot stop hurting. It just caused me to become lethargic because I lost so much potassium, and I was dehydrated and I was very lethargic and I could feel myself, which is why I just said, I'm going to water over here. Then I'll get my husband. He'll come out and finish watering, which he did. And I had already made an appointment to go back to the doctor from the follow up, from the follow up when I went to the follow up about my sinuses. I also told her that my feet was hurting, and it was gout because I had ate seafood. I had a piece of steak one day, and I know seafood from certain places. I know not to eat there because I know what it would do to me. But this particular place, I these crabs I had because my daughter, during the summertime, Olivia, she loves to fish and crab, and so I had fresh blue crab. And I cooked them myself, but I think because I had to ate so much other stuff and I had to had seafood previous to that, I think it's just a buildup of it because I don't fight with this all the time. This is very rare that I have an issue with what they call gout. You know, different things trigger it for different people, but seafood triggers it for me in a combination of other foods, which some things I try to avoid, but I'm not avoiding seafood. I just don't eat it on a everyday basis like I did. So I'm thinking that's what caused it. But the medicine that she gave me for it had a bad reaction. It did not agree with my digestive system, which totally flushed me out, which flushed out my potassium. And that left me dehydrated, and all of that left me very lethargic. And I could feel myself in the when I was recording the video. I was talking, but it seemed like I was searching for my words, and I didn't like the way I was feeling. I was feeling fatigued, like I was very exhausted, and it was all because of the low potassium. The potassium had dropped too low. So I went to the doctor later that day at 12. I had already made an appointment. I had already told him I couldn't come to work. She took me out of work for the rest of this weekend, and so I'm not due to go back to work till Wednesday because I would be normally off Monday and Tuesday anyway. But I just wanted to explain to you, if y'all notice how I was acting in the video. I don't even know if y'all noticed it, but because I know how I am and how I talk and how I flow, I felt myself. And when I went back and looked at that video, I could also tell that, yeah, you searching for your words to say. So that's what the problem is. I'm a lot better now. I've been mandated to my house until at least Monday or Tuesday. Well, at least I can't go to work because I was feeling so fatigued, lightheaded, dizziness, and all the stuff that would come when you feel like you're overworked, even though I hadn't done anything. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to tell my Gigi family about that, and that's you guys' name now. I was like, I need a name for my subscribers. I need a name for my friends that come over here and talk to me all the time. So I'll say Glory's Garden, Gigi, Gigi fam, which and that came from one of the subscribers because she would put in the comments Gigi, So I'm gonna take that, and y'all are my Gigi family. But what I'm out here to do today, it rained all day yesterday. It really rained, and a lot of the tomatoes got beat down. Some I had staked up, some I didn't. And when I came and walked through a few minutes ago, they were all bent. A lot of them was bent over. Some of the stakes needed to be fixed again. So I already gathered the things that I need to go ahead on and take care of those. I'm not going to be out here long, and I think I'm going to cover like my blueberries. I'm not going to cover the blackberries. I'm going to just try to beat the birds to them because the blackberries are all over the bush. I don't have enough bags to cover a single blackberry. So I'm going to do that, cover, stake up these tomatoes that's too heavy and leaning over, and cover my blueberries. And I'll get back with y'all when I get over there to Tomato Lane. Okay, guys, I'm over here in Tomato Lane. And I did harvest a tomato over there out of 12 Towers, a little cherry tomato. We did harvest that. Okay, Kaylani's coming. She wants to say, hey, she's been out here being my helper because it's so wet out here. So we're not letting her dig up. Wait a minute. Okay, you got to talk.
Hey.
Hey, say, hey, Gigi family.
You talking to me?
Yeah, say, hey, Gigi family.
Okay.
Hey, Gigi family.
Hey, Gigi family.
Y'all, if y'all do not know it, Kaylani is extremely shy. She is extremely shy. He's gonna run away if you run to him. Okay, I have some of my bamboo sticks, my little tomato. I wiped it off. I think that's good enough. I'm gonna eat this little cherry tomato, honey. My first little cherry tomato harvest that got ripe on the vine. I really like for my fruit to get ripe on the vine, guys. Mm, that's pretty good. That's stuff. I think the tomatoes I'm gonna work with first is gonna be over here. They're very thick. The stem is very thick. I think this is a determinate tomato, but it is taller than the stick that it's on. I might could just shift this stick around, and I know I need to pull off these bottom leaves because the leaf miner has really gotten to them, really, really bad, really, really bad. And the one next to it, I think if I take some of these leaves off, which I'm gonna have to anyway, the leaf miner, honey, is doing his thing in the garden. Um, they getting on so many of the leaves. I really can't even say that I can make suckers because they really taking the leaves. They really taking over the leaves. You can't even really pull suckers from these things. And this is one right here. In the next cage, this is a lemon boy. I'm gonna stand him up. I probably could go ahead and stand him up real quick. I think if I put a stake across him, that'll hold him up. If I just go crisscross with a little stake, especially in these pots, yeah, that'll hold him up. Well, let me see. I might need to do it from the other side. Y'all, I'm jumping because I feel like I don't have a lot of time, which I don't. I'm not gonna be out here long. Okay, that'll do him pretty good. And I think if I pull some leaves off of his, I hate to pull off so many leaves, especially like just the whole stem. But I mean, the leaf miner is really tearing these leaves up over here. Some of them I could just pull the leaf off. I'm gonna show you. But like the leaf miner is taking over this leaf, and that's the biggest leaf on there. You know, some of these tomatoes are looking different, looking differently with their leaves and stuff. But that 3 foot bamboo stick is holding this pretty good. But you know, once they get this big leaf, this thing is really done. You know, they're not really taking a smaller leaf. Like I could just take off one leaf on some of them. This tree is not really, this tomato is not really made up like that. I'm trying to see if I should just, I want the tomatoes to be able to hang free. It has flowers on it, and I want it to be able to hang free. This one is so thick up. This is this one is called the Bush Goliath, and it is the stem on it is very thick, and it does have fruit on it. The leaf miner has really been over here as well, very bad. And no, baby, we're gonna put them in the trash. If you want to go pick them up and throw them on the trash pile, you could do that for Nona, but you can't play with them, okay? You can't play with those. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna stake this one with this 6 foot because I don't think a 3 feet anything will hold it. And those ones that I got from the Dollar Tree, they're so thin. These little bamboo sticks that you would use if you're skewering something for the grill, they have gotten so thin. Here you go, Kaylani. Oh. They are so thin. I wouldn't trust it with this one because this one is very thick. I need to get my No, you saw that bird. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead and put those in the trash bag. I'm using a few different things. I have some more of this Velcro. This is not my favorite Velcro. I actually like the Velcro that I get off of Amazon better. This is more like that garden Velcro, very thin to me. I'm not a fan, but I will use it. Why? Because I bought it. I had it over a year, and I keep ordering stuff off of Amazon. These I got free when it was in the pack when I bought the things to make my trellis for my big raised bed. So I use these. So, and I may use these because the stems on here are so thick. And I got my little scissors handy. I'm gonna try using these little things right here first, but sometimes they'll still just slide up and down. They're not sturdy. But I think it'll work for this because it is thick enough to be supported here. Yeah, that works just fine. And I'm gonna turn this bag so the leaves will be facing the outside of the garden, the front part of the garden, and not over into the green tower. All the leaves that are still on it, which I need to pull a few more leaves off of it. And I hate to do it, but it just has to be done. The leaf miner has really, really sunk his teeth into these leaves this year. I'd never experienced a leaf miner this bad in the garden before. I mean, it's all over that leaf, and I hate to do it because it seemed like you're about leaving it bald, but at the bottom, anyways, because that's really where they seem at. But it's also the fruit down there, and I kind of want to hide my fruit from these old birds out here. I really do. Kind of want to hide my fruit from these birds. So if I don't have to take the whole limb off, I'm not gonna do it. I cut it in half. I don't know if that'll stress the plant out if I just cut it in half, but child, that's what I want to do. Yeah. So that's that with that one. That seemed like it's gonna hold it pretty good. Kaylani loved to hear the birds, y'all. If y'all could hear her, she loved to hear the birds. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna take from that one. All right, long as I'm not losing anything with fruit on it. Okay, guys, but that's what I'm doing over here. I'll get back with you when I'm done. I don't want this to be a super long video, and I don't have a lot of time to be out here. Okay, guys, I'm back. I have trimmed up the tomato bushes. I have staked up the tomato bushes. I have lost some fruit. The the leaf miner. I keep wanting to say that vine board because that's on my mind too with my garden out here. But the leaf miner really tore through these tomato plants, these leaves. They really did. So I'm gonna turn you guys around and let you see what I've done. I tried to get it to the main stem of the. I'm sorry, talking off camera. I tried to get it to the main stem of the tomato and strip all those bottom leaves off because that's the way it seemed like the leaf miner was really tearing them up at. Not so much on top, but some of these tomatoes are growing fruit at the bottom. So I tried to leave those leaves, and if I could just only clip off half of it, then that's what I did. But I really had to skin some of them back really bad, more than what I would like to have done, but I had to do what I had to do to get rid of those, what I call the disease leaves after the leaf miner done came through them. Because some of them wasn't nothing left to them anyway. It was just all white lines. So I'm going to turn you around. And as you can see how I really thinned them out as much as I could, got it back to the main branch of the tomato. I didn't fool with this garden tape. This is supposed to be the little garden Velcro. Hold on. This is supposed to be the little garden Velcro that you use. I stopped fooling with it because it's not tight enough. It don't hold it firmly enough. It's too loose, and then it knocked off one of my tomatoes. I wasn't happy about that because I like for my stuff to get ripe on the vine. So, but once it fall out, hey, what can you do besides put it on your counter for it to turn, and which is what I would do with that. But it velcros, but it's just not as good. So I ended up digging up the old Velcro I had from Amazon. I had red and black, and I'll be ordering some more. As you can see the red on some of them and the black around some of them. I'll be ordering me some more of that, but it's reusable. Velcro is reusable. That's one thing I love about Velcro. It is reusable. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to pick up my bamboo sticks because I'm done staking things. I think I may have time to pull some of the cabbages out, but if I pull them, then I have to deal with them. And after I come from outside, I don't think I'm gonna be strong enough to go in the house and deal with that, which I'm finna go in. I haven't bagged up Berry Mountain. I might run over there in that area and put up a couple of the bags because I do have the bags out, and after that I'm gonna go in because it's getting hot. It's 12:16 and I feel okay, but once I get out here moving around, really trying to work in the garden how I like to, I still could feel some of it. So I'm gonna take it easy. I did get to come out here and do what I needed to do with the tomatoes. While I'm talking, I'm gonna be walking over there towards the Berry Mountain. And if I see any more tomatoes that need to be propped up, like in the over in 12 Towers, because this is the only area I have tomatoes in, is on the north side of the garden. I don't have any down the other way. But if I do see some, I will prop them up. Ooh, I see one right here that's bent over. Let's see what I could do with it. Lord have mercy. See what I could do with it. It is bent all the way over, guys. I don't know if y'all could see it. Let me see if I can show it to y'all. It's right here. It's bent all the way over. He just needs a longer stick because there's plenty of fruit right there. There's like 4 tomatoes right there and 2 or 3 flowers. So I wouldn't dare want to cut it. So I'm going to see if what I'm going to do, what I've been doing. I got a thick stick in here. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me bring you in. So I have a real thick stick in here right there that I got off of one of the fruit trees that I bought. And I'm going to pull that out. And what I've been doing with these steak skewers, because they are so thin and flimsy like, I've been using 2. That's what I've been doing. I bought like 4 or 5 packs of these because they never have them when I'm there, and they reusable. Now they flimsy, but I haven't had any to break on me. And I'm gonna trust it to hold up because it has one big, huge tomato right there. And I don't want to knock no more of the tomatoes off. I really love for my stuff to grow up on the vine. I might just leave it because if I knock it off, I'm gonna be upset with my own self. So I'm gonna just leave that big stick and then just stake this top part up. Where's my Velcro? Go ahead and get my Velcro cut. Yes.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Kaylani saying she'll be right back, guys. So I doubled the little skewer steaks, and I got my Velcro. I'm using the Amazon Velcro. It's just thicker, guys, and it just holds better. And that's just all it is to it. It is what it is. And I always leave a little extra Velcro on it. So if the stem needs to grow, I could just let the Velcro out. I don't have to worry about going to cut another piece and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm trying to be careful where I cut. All right, Mr. Spotty, you better get on out of here. Go while you got a chance. What I can do, though, is take this stem off, take that off. And this still needs to be up some. So I'm also going to Velcro it again right here. And if it hangs, that'll be okay. None of those leaves are damaged with leaf miner. Well, this one is. Well, that one got some on it too. It could go. And I'm just going to Velcro it right here. And I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to Velcro it right there. I just hold it real firmly. And it don't have to be tight, but firm enough where the sticks could hold it and the vine don't slide up and down. And I'm going to take this off. I know this is probably what they would call a thing. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried trying to get suckers right now. it's too much damage to these plants to even think about, oh, I need a sucker. I'm not. I'm just happy I still got the original stuff on it. And Kaylani's been out here, my little helper, so I don't have to walk. My husband's been out here to check on me. He's inside making Sunday dinner. We're making dinner. Yeah, and that's what I've been trying to do, keep the tomatoes to the main stem. But it's a big tomato right here in the middle. So I don't know if y'all can see that. But right here in the middle, I don't know what y'all looking at under the sun that came out and got me. But right here, I'm just gonna be pointing. I am not gonna touch because I have a habit of touching and stuff fall off. And then it's a bunch of tomatoes right there. I kind of like the leaves be on it, and then we got two more flowers right here. I kind of like for the leaves to be on it because I feel like it hides my stuff from the squirrels. But I will come out here and bag that up. I don't have a problem. But if they're gonna get as big as this one, then I'll need a bag. Cause see, these are out in the open, and when they start getting right, the birds will take a dive in for them, and the squirrels will try to eat them up because they be out here just tearing up the little bird food. And so I do throw on the ground for them as well. Still more leaf amount of leaves out. Under these po tomatoes, they just done been stripped down, I tell you. I do throw feed out for the birds as well. I mean for the squirrels as well, so they can leave the bird stuff alone. And I have different size bags. I did that once I got okay. I did that once I started growing grapes. I really don't want to break this, guys. Oh, I really don't. I really don't want to break this. But I don't see no other way to do it but to try to get the leaves in here as well as the fruit in order to cover the fruit. I don't want to cut the leaf because I don't know if the tomatoes are continuing growing if I cut the leaves. So I'm going to get it in here. This bag is big enough. I just have to be gentle and take my time because I don't want to break the vine. I don't want to pull the tomatoes off. Now, where's my little... I think this the bag with the screen. Oh, okay, I see it right here. One of the bags I had, the screen came out, but I just need to pull it just enough to keep the wind from pulling it off. That's all I need. Just enough to keep the wind from blowing it off. That is all I need. These are so open, so I'm gonna cover them. They're just so open. I don't trust these birds. Okay. Okay, I did it with that, guys. And that's it for over here at Tomato Lane. Tomato Lane not getting anything else out of me. I need to ease around here to Berry Mountain and cover up things over there, honey. I see some kind of worm. They've been tearing up the I'll pick those things up on my way back. Oh, another tomato in the grow tower that need uplifting. Y'all see how it's looking all over as soon as it gets some fruit on it. So I'm gonna tack it right here. I'm right here with it. I'm gonna tack it up so it can stand up. And this might be what I do today. Just go through and check out my tomatoes. I do have fruit on this vine. I think I might be covering this up too because it's in the open, honey. And the birds, they love to be back here in the open. I do have some flowers here. Those are dead, so I could pull those off. And now I have this back to the main stem. I might need taller sticks though, so this can kind of stand up on its own. Yeah, let me see. Oh, I need to make this Velcro up here, make it a little stronger, and then also put a piece here so it don't bend in the middle of the vine. I don't want it to do that. All right, I think I got it. And a couple of bad leaves on here from the leaf miner. I have to trim y'all. Like I do have flowers up there, so that's good. Okay, you look ugly too. So, all righty. I got that one taken care of. I think I'm just gonna go through the garden and look at these tomatoes and stake up these tomatoes. That's what I think I'm gonna do. And the one that has bad foliage on it from the leaf miner, I'm just gonna take it off. And that's just how it is. That one's little. If you see how I just, if you could hear me clipping my scissors, but how I just script this one down, all of those was 4, 5, 6 leaves on it, full of leaf miner holes with the leaf miner design. Y'all, if any of you all know anything about society garlic, what do you do with it after the little flowers die? Do you supposed to pull it up? Is it good for anything? Is it good? I'm sorry, I had you off camera. The look after the flowers die on the society garlic, like it is right here, had beautiful purple flowers. They already died and dried out. What do you do with them? Can I just let them continue to grow? Do you harvest some of this stuff and try to eat it? What do you do? I don't know anything about society garlic, but I see paper, what we call paper. Y'all see how the oak tree grows? Let me show you. So this is why I was telling people about. They always hollering, "Oh, that look like a worm." I'll throw you back in there, sir. Yeah, you can go back in there. People are always talking about. Oh, that was a worm. I'm sorry. I got you. Get on back in there. Find your way. Find your way. I'll cover you up a little bit. Okay. How people be talking about organic this, organic that. See, this is a whole seed that rooted up over here in my food pot. So how do you remain organic when you got other seeds pollinating and growing? That's an acorn that fell from one of these little oak trees out here. We don't have a lot of acorns in the yard, or just some kind of seed nut. And I have found a lot of these in the thing that I had to pull, but that's what it stems from right here. And then the root. This is yeah. You can look at this and tell it's an acorn. That's an acorn, and it's seeded and grow root and flower. So how can you still say, oh, yeah, it's organic? You can't really say that after you done had another seed implanted in with your food. That's why I don't make a big deal about, oh, I'm eating organic. I'm totally growing organic, because it's kind of almost impossible when you have pollination in the wind blow other flowers and seeds drop into your stuff, take root and grow. Prime example right there, guys. Prime example, GG family. Prime example. Yeah, but I think that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here because it's getting pretty lengthy. It's already at 28 minutes. I'm pretty sure it'll be about 25 by the time I do some editing on it and get it in. And I know a lot of people have been complaining about how long it's been taking them to download their videos. I heard some people say they've been working on it. It's been downloading for 8 hours and stuff like that. When I posted on my community page about how with CapCut I could not get my video a regular size. It was compressed the whole time. And then other people started saying how long it's taking them to download their video. They thought it was them. They are it's either CapCut or it's YouTube. But Glazed Garden Girl, she's cultivated, motivated LLC or something like that now, but AKA A's Garden Girl, Miss Carolyn over there. She gave me some ideas what to do when I couldn't. Nope, she gave me some ideas of what to do when I couldn't get my video to be the regular size. What to do with it? Excuse me, what to do with it in CapCut. So that's what I did, and that's what saved me from posting those tiny videos. Because I was just gonna keep posting them because we work hard getting these videos and doing the editing, and then when you go to download it, it takes forever. When you go to post it, it's compressed into the size of a thumbnail. That's aggravating, and it was aggravating for me. I already wasn't feeling that great. And then to have that happen, and I had tried like 8 times, guys. I really didn't want to post those small videos, but I was like, heck, I don't work on this thing and worked on it. I'm finna post it. And if people watch it, they watch. And if they didn't, I understand because it was small. But that's it, guys. That's it, my GG family. I'm going to go ahead on and end this video, and I'm just going to go throughout over here at 12 Towers and check these tomato plants out And after that, that's going to be it. I won't be in Berry Mountain today. I'll try to look at it tomorrow if I can to cover some of my berries. But I'm going to go back in the house. I don't want to, I'm feeling a little tired and I don't want to exhaust myself out because I need to recover. I want to be able to go to work next week. I don't like missing work, but I knew I would not be in my right frame of mind to do my job as a supervisor and monitor 7 to 8 people. I knew I wouldn't be able to do that and sit up and pay attention for 12 hours. I didn't have it in me and I still don't. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and family, I'll see y'all in this garden later.